Do I play Elder Scrolls Online? You know what? I've got a strange thing about Elder Scrolls Online. And if you've played it before, I think you'll probably agree with this. I love everything about Elder Scrolls Online. I love the lore, I love the graphics, I love the general history, I love the way that the characters are built, I love the quest progression, I love the way that you can buy it once and own it forever. I love everything except playing it. It's super weird. Like, on paper, it's everything I want in an MMORPG. I look at it and I'm like, that's the correct decision. That's a good decision. That's the right decision. That's the good decision. And then I play it, and after like an hour, I'm like, I'm just going to go to the gym instead. It's so weird. It's perfect on paper, and it just doesn't work for me as a long-term game. It was really fun. Like, I honestly think it's the combat that really does change it. Yeah, it tries to be both a Bethesda and an MMO, and it's difficult to do that. I think it's a good Bethesda game, but I'm not sure if it's a great MMO. It's really weird. I do think it comes down to the combat, and I do think it comes down to... I love the crafting in Elder Scrolls Online. I think the crafting is phenomenal. Yeah, I do believe it very much comes down to the combat. Like, if you change the combat around, it would be great, but they've pretty much invested so much time into this combat as it is now that I don't think they would ever change it. I'm not saying play ESO, but I think everyone should try the Elder Scrolls Online because it makes a lot of good choices. It really does. There's a hell of a lot of good choices in the game, and I think everyone should at least try the Elder Scrolls Online because it's worth trying, without a doubt. But I find that it doesn't really capture me constantly because I'm a big fan of old school RPGs. A big fan. I mean, I'm playing old school RuneScape right now. I love old school RPGs, and I feel that the level scaling for basically everything in ESO kind of makes the whole world feel somewhat flat. I like the experience when I'm playing an RPG and I find an enemy that I can't kill because they're super high level, or I find stuff that I can grind, and like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, the old RPG on PC, one of my favorite games of all time. I love the fact that you can go and kill the Ankegs in Baldur's Gate from pretty much the start. They'll kill you, but you can try, and that's what I very much enjoy about the game. I enjoy being given the ability to try and fail, and I do just think that the Elder Scrolls Online feels very flat. Not that it's not worth your time. It's definitely worth your time, but it hasn't managed to enthrall or capture me for a long time. In fact, the few games that have are old school RuneScape, RuneScape 3 to a lesser extent, Final Fantasy XIV, and as much as I enjoy World of Warcraft, I am not always the biggest fan of raiding or dungeons. I'd like there to be variety, and I feel that while World of Warcraft does raiding and dungeons better than pretty much any other game, apart from maybe FF14, there's not enough variety in WoW to keep me around life skilling-wise. Do you not enjoy trying to join a Mythic Plus group for an hour? Well, let's be real. If I was playing World of Warcraft, I'm pretty sure I could probably find somebody to carry me. You know, that's what I'm doing here.